everyone, this is Leisha with Cooking Without Measure. How are you on this magnificent day? Listen, I'm going to make some quinoa egg muffins. Now, I know at the beginning of the year I have changed my eating. I am consider myself a vegetarian. As my friend told me the other day, he said that, you know, Leisha, everybody's a vegetarian because everyone eats vegetables. I'm like, oh, okay, I give you that. And I have chosen not to eat meat, so I'm going meatless. I'm not eating any meat, no fish, no poultry, no beef or pork. Well, I never really ate pork anyway. I stopped eating pork a couple years ago. So right now I'm not doing any meat. I made this change based on some changes in my health, and I just felt that my latter years I want to just be eating no meat. So the latter part of my life, that's where I'm going to stick with it. I have eaten meat the majority of my life, but right now I'm going towards more of a plant-based diet, and I am enjoying this journey. I am enjoying the recipes. I'm enjoying creating different things, tasting different things, having different tastes. The way I season things are a little differently. So it's just exciting. So I was looking for a breakfast recipe, and that's how I came across this quinoa egg muffin. I already had the quinoa here, had the eggs here, the cheese here, and I think the only thing I need to get was some spinach, because I didn't have any more spinach because I no longer eat the romaine, so I eat spinach salads and use spinach as my green on my sandwiches and everything else. So I found several recipes, and of course the recipe calls for quinoa. One of them called for spinach and onions, but me being me, I always make the recipe my own. I always add ingredients that I like to the recipe, because recipes basically are based on what other people, what their likes are. So this particular recipe, I just modified it to make it my own. So I am using the quinoa, but I'm using the multicolored quinoa. That's what I had here. I added, I already did this. I already sauteed. Let me just move this around a little bit. Give you a better picture. I already sauteed some, let me move this just a little bit more. Excuse my hand, y'all. I told y'all I'm gonna have a camera person one day, and then I won't be doing all this stuff. Now, I did some sauteed spinach, onions. I love carrots. I just love the color of the carrots in the food, and mushrooms. So this is what it looks like. I just sauteed that real quick. I didn't let the spinach get wilted, but I did let it get cooked some so that it'll continue to cook in the egg muffins. What I usually do, like when I make my own quiche, I don't usually cook the spinach. I just put the spinach in the egg mixture and just let it bake in there. So the recipe calls for 2 eggs. Now, I was surprised they said only 2 eggs, but we'll see how it comes out. It's supposed to yield 10 muffins, which is kind of good, because what I can do, I can freeze 5 of them, and then I can have 5 for, I'll make sure I get an eggshell in there. Then I can have 5 for the week, Monday through Friday. I'll have 5 for the week. And what I'll do is pair it with some fruit or avocado, or, something, cottage cheese, something, pair it with something. So I'm going to add that spinach, carrot, onion, and mushroom mixture to the eggs. Then I'm going to add the quinoa. Now, I don't measure anything, so I really can't tell you how much of anything I'm using. I just use as much as I think I should use. So I'm going to use the quinoa, maybe put 4 tablespoons, nice tablespoons in there. I'm going to add the cheese. I'm using sharp cheddar cheese. The recipes didn't really specify what type of cheese to use, but they said use grated cheese, so whatever that may be for you. But I had cheddar cheese on hand, so I'm going to use the rest of this cheddar cheese here. Also, it calls for different seasoning. I'm not a big fan of thyme. And it calls for oregano. Once again, I say make these recipes your own. If it's a certain seasoning that you don't like, don't make it. Because if it's not going to be something that you are willing to eat, don't waste the food. Use what you have. Use what you like. Make the recipe your own. So, as I mentioned before, I started making my own seasonings. This is my house blend, so I'm going to use this in here. I'm not going to use what they used in their recipe because I'm making it my own. It's my own. I have to eat this, so I'm not going to sit here and make it wait for somebody else, and then if I don't like it, then I just wasted eggs and cheese. Are you kidding me? We can't waste cheese. So I'm just going to mix this up. It said that it would yield 10. I don't know. Because usually when I do mine, and I still may do this, when I do mine, I put a little cream or milk in it, and just to give it a little rich flavor, and I might still do that, just because that's me. I'm making the recipe my own. So I think I'm gonna go get a little heavy cream, well, whipping cream. I don't have a heavy one. Get some whipping cream and grab the pan. I already sprayed the pan, so it's ready. So let me show you this, what it looks like without the whipping cream in it. This is what it looks like right now without the whipping cream. So it's the quinoa, the spinach, the onions, the carrots, the mushrooms are all mixed in. I'm going to go grab a spatula and I'm going to get my whipping cream and I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna add a little whipping cream. This is just Kroger brand whipping cream, but I'm just gonna add a tap, not a whole lot, just a tap to the mixture. And once again, I say make the recipe your own. Just play with it. Just have fun with them. You can't go wrong making it your own, because what you're doing, you're adding your own touch, your own flavor. You're making it something that you will eat. Because sometimes they have things that I just don't like. Certain seasoning I just don't. I'm not a fan of, so I'm not gonna use it. So I'm done mixing it up. I'm just gonna take my little beat up spatula. My daughter messed this up using it with the mixer, and yeah, kind of chewed it up. But I still love it because it's like my favorite. One of these days I'll replace it. But it's just like you have your favorite cooking utensil and you always use it. So no matter what, how beat up it is, it's just like your favorite. So I'm going to go ahead and get the muffin pan. I'm going to put this in here. The oven is set for 350. The oven is set for 350. It's supposed to cook for 20 minutes, but I would watch it just to make sure that nothing is burning. I did spray it with some cooking spray. So let me grab that. And then we're going to fill these up. It's supposed to yield 10. I'll see how that comes out. We'll see, because my thing is 12. Now, and you know what's so bad? I had to borrow a muffin pan from my sister because I couldn't. No, it's not that I couldn't find mine. My daughter has it. She has all my baking stuff because she's the baker. I'm not the baker. She is the baker. So you don't want to fill the muffin tin up too much because you don't want it to overflow, and you want it to cook pretty evenly. So this, just plain, and I have sprayed it with some canola spray, cooking spray. So I'm going to add just enough to each one. Don't want to add too much, because if you add too much, I'm going to say it might not cook evenly. You want it to cook pretty evenly, and it'll rise. Eggs will rise when they cook. So I'm putting this in here. I'm hoping this is good, but it don't matter if it's good or not, because guess what? I'm not wasting it. It's going to go in the, 5 going to go in the freezer. The rest are going for the week. I'll pair it with something to to make it last. I don't know how they said they got 10 out of here. I'm trying. I'm hoping to get 8. So I'm doing the best I can. Trying to make sure that each cup got a little bit of the spinach, the carrots, and the onions, and the mushroom. Well, I did the best that I could. I got 8. I got 8 out of here. So I'm okay with that. I got 8. I'm gonna let it bake, like it said, for 20 minutes, but I'm gonna check it as it's baking just to make sure that, you know, nothing is burning. I did spray it with some cooking spray. I used canola cooking spray. I had olive oil, but olive oil, you have to watch with olive oil. Olive oil can burn when you cook it, you know, for a long time, and also it burns at a higher, when it's higher heat. Canola oil is better with heat. If I had vegetable oil, that would have been even better. But canola oil can stand the higher heat. So I'm gonna go ahead, pop these in the oven. This is what it looks like so far. Hope you can see that. I'm gonna pop them in the oven. I got 8. They said you're supposed to be able to get 10, but we're gonna see how it comes out. Never, ever, 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 ever know with these recipes. Like I said, you know, maybe with me adding the additional mushrooms and stuff and carrots may have made it where it's you know, made less, but those are the things that I like. So guess what? That's what I put in here. So we're gonna see how this comes out. You're ready to put them in the oven. I'll be back with you soon. Hey everyone, I am back. I want to show you the final, what it looks like after it came out the oven. They're not real big, but they smell wonderful. I am going to taste one. This is what it looked like. I told you to make 8. So this is the Quinoa Egg Muffins. They're pretty small. They're pretty dense. So I'm going to try one. They smell amazingly good. I'm going to cut one in half because they're still kind of hot. So I'm going to cut it in half and try it. It's really, really hot. But I did let them sit for about 5 minutes. I didn't let them sit as long as I normally let stuff sit. I usually let stuff sit for about 10 minutes. It's not bad. Not bad at all. This is what it looks like on the inside. I don't know if you can see that real good, but that's what it looked like on the inside. Wow, that's really good. The cheese and the the spinach and the cheese and the onion and the carrot and the mushroom. This is really gonna be a good breakfast for me. I really like that. This is a keeper. This is a keeper. This is something I would do, and I'll probably make a bigger batch, and that way, like I said, I can freeze some. These are so small, I'll probably eat 2 at a time, so they're really, really small, but they have such a good flavor. So once again, good recipe. Glad I found it. Glad I was looking for something for breakfast. Like I said, I'm just telling you, one day in the near future, this is my Quinoa Egg Muffins, and they are really, really good. I added a little whipping cream to it, just a tap, not a whole lot, just a tap, and it was really, really good. So I encourage you, you find a recipe, look at it, see what you have in your own inventory. If it's something that you can make, then make it from what you have. Use what you like. Don't sit there and try to make the recipe. Only recipes I think that you need to follow basically to the T is baking. As far as measurements of flour and stuff like that, as far as adding your own ingredients, that's different. Here, I didn't measure out anything. I just kind of went by sight and just put it in there. It looks like it was enough. I was kind of concerned because it said 2 eggs. I thought maybe 3 eggs would I might have needed 3 eggs, but actually the 2 eggs was just enough. This is just enough because I don't like to waste food. So this is just enough for me for the week to eat this in the mornings. Grab it, like I said, pair it with a piece of fruit, some avocado, some cottage cheese, whatever. Just make a meal out of it for breakfast. Or English muffin, toast, whatever. Use that. But I'm excited about this. And I'm excited so far with all the recipes that I've done so far that are vegetarian recipes. I have enjoyed them. I mean, sometimes on Mondays I post these videos, but I do post other things that I make through the week, quick things that I make through the week on Facebook. So you can check my Facebook page out and see some of the things that I put out there on Facebook too. So I'm excited about this. Thank you for watching the video. If there's any recipes you want me to try, put them in the comments. If you have any comments, excuse me, if you have any comments, I'll put them out there. I'll respond to your comments. Any questions, let me know. Just put them out there. I'll respond to them. Once again, that was the Quinoa Egg Muffin made with spinach, spinach, onion, carrots, mushrooms, and then cheese. So, but once again, whatever way you want to make it your own, add your own twist, infuse it with your own personality. All right. So I see you next Monday with a new recipe. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. Bye for now.